Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Sunday, January the 14th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, looks like we got some good ones here. Now I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out. Give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there. If you're a brand spanking new player, if you're a returning player, or even an experienced player, if there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble, I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can, because as we know, with every update, there's always changes to the game. And of course, you guys are awesome. You guys help me out with that as well in the comments, which is greatly appreciated. Okay, let's take a look here at some stuff we can do here in our camp right off the hop. Let's go ahead, craft or scrap armor 5. So we talked about this one. We've had this one a couple times this week. Basically, you can find armor all throughout the wasteland, just kind of hanging around. You can get it off of killing enemies, such as Scorched. You can even find a lot of armor off of super mutants. And even grafted monsters are a good source of armor after you kill them. But just because we're doing daily, weekly challenges, I prefer just to craft some armor, some easy armor, and then scrap it. So here's our armor workbench here. Let's go ahead and go craft. Okay, now the armor I'm talking about is light armor. And light armor, leather pieces are probably one of the first things you learn in the game, okay? And one of the best pieces is these leather left arms, for example. So 1 cloth, 1 leather, 2 steel for a level 1. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll craft 3 of them. Okay, now let's back out. And then we're going to go scrap. We're going to scrap those leather left arms we just crafted. Done. Just like that. Craft or scrap armor 5 for 5. But again, nothing's stopping you from going in the wasteland and finding some armor and scrapping it. But this is just a lot quicker and easier. If you can do it, why not? Okay, what's next here, Jim? Let's talk about mod a piece of armor 5. So we talked about this many times. Something very similar to modding a weapon. I always recommend have a piece of armor, either one that you use day to day, or having a piece of armor in your stash box that you know a paint for. And when you know a paint for a piece of armor, you just use oil by changing the paint or changing the look of it. Okay, and that's a lot easier than spending hard-earned resources that you might not have Fallout First. You might not have an endless amount in a scrap box, and you might be low on certain resources to use as modding. Okay, and a good way to know what your character knows for mods for paints in terms of paint. Okay, you just go to your atomic shop here, and then you go down here to skins, and this will show you various types of power armor. But it'll also show regular types of armor as well. And to be honest with you, all the paint that my character knows I've never bought. All these paints I've earned off of scoreboards, just like the scoreboard 15 we're on right now. And that's where I got, all these paints from. I've never bought a paint. So FYI, so, we're talking about wood armor. There's leather armor, just simple leather armor, and there's a paint for it, right? And all the stuff I've earned off of the scoreboards and such. Okay, so there you go. That's a great way to do it. All right, so again, let's go ahead to our armor workbench, and this time we're going to go modify. So either the armor that you use day to day, like myself, or just have one piece in your stash box that you know a paint for. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to use this left arm. Okay, now there's nothing stopping you. If you don't know a paint, if you're brand spanking new to the game, I guess, if you can scrap some pieces of armor, learn some mods. But the only thing is, it's going to cost you some, some valuable resources that you might not have. That's why I always kind of go for the paint. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's go no paint. It's not going to cost us anything at all from switching to no paint. There we go, 1 for 5, just like that. And even if you only had one other paint to know, all you do is just go back and forth. Back to no paint. Going to cost you nothing. Back to the paint that the only paint that you might know. Back to no paint. Just like that, guys. That's all you have to do. Easy. Super easy. And it's going to cost you either nothing for no paint or just 1 oil to change your paint. Couldn't be any easier. Okay. That's what I always recommend to people anyway. Okay. What's next, Jim? I think that's pretty much it that we can do right here in our camp. So let's go ahead. We'll go out in the wasteland here. We'll do the Fallout first one here. Scrap junk to produce ballistic fiber 3. So ballistic fiber we cannot bulk at the Tinker's Workbench. It's just one of those things we have to go find a junk item for and then scrap it. Okay. So one of the best places for ballistic fiber is right here, good old Camp McClintock. Let's go ahead and fast travel here. Okay, we're here at Camp McClintock, and we are here to scrap junk to produce ballistic fiber. So as I mentioned, we cannot bulk ballistic fiber at the Tinker's Workbench. We have to go out and find some junk items. And one of the best spots is right here at good old Camp McClintock. I actually made a video on this several months ago, and I showed you, I think it was about 5 or 6 locations where you can find junk items to give you ballistic fiber. So ballistic fiber is very important when you're crafting, especially the Chinese stealth suit. Takes a lot of ballistic fiber. All right, so let's check around here. I haven't reset the game yet, so there's usually a pouch right here. Okay, and there's usually a pouch right here. Okay, but I haven't reset the game. We're gonna head upstairs. And there is some stuff that I did not pick up that day. Okay. And there's usually some military-grade duct tape, and that's also ballistic fiber. Okay, that's usually right here next to this knife. Okay, so now we're going to head outside. Now, sometimes, and I would say sometimes on this shelf you'll find another pouch, but for some reason I haven't seen it in a long time, and it does pop up once in a while, and I don't know why it's not stable enough, but it used to be one. So just an FYI there. So what we're going to do, we're going to head down toward this tank here. Okay. And there's going to be a military ammo bag here. Let's go ahead and grab that. And once in a while, there'll be one on the bed. But again, I haven't seen one here. It might be one of those changes that they made throughout the year. Okay, so don't even bother going in here, but I just wanted to show you. Okay, now there's going to be a military-grade duct tape here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Okay, now that should be enough. That should be enough. But there'll be a military ammo bag here as well. So we'll keep that here. And I always mention to people, only take what you need unless you plan on resetting the game, where it'll respawn all this stuff back in. And resetting the game, you need to pick up 250 items, and then log out, log back in again. And that will reset the game for you, and all that jazz. Unless you're on a public server, that is, and then everyone and their dog will be looking for it. And then you gotta fight that as well. All right, so we have our stuff here. We're gonna go to our workbench. So the military ammo bag, as you can see, gives us 2 ballistic fiber each, and the military grade duct tape also gives us 2 ballistic fiber. Okay, so that's perfect. Let's go ahead and scrap this stuff. Done, just like that. Scrap junk to produce ballistic fiber 3 for 3. And as I mentioned back in the day, this was a huge spot for farming ballistic fiber and springs from these battered clipboards. So FYI on that. Right on, bud. Okay. What's next here, Jim? What's next that we can do here? Okay, collect a fuel tank or gas canister 2. So, a real good spot that I normally take you guys, the usual spot I should say in my videos, is right down here. Up a little bit, Jim. At Toxic Larry's Meet and Go. So we've gone there several times, and there's many, many fuel tanks and gas canisters there, okay, that we can grab. But I'm going to take you to another spot here today. And the spot I'm going to take you, it's fairly close to Vault 76. It is called Settlers Ridge. It's one of the new spots, the new locations that we got on the map on December 5th, 2023 update. Let's go ahead and go to Settlers Ridge. Hopefully these are there. Hopefully. They were there the last time I was here. But I try to give you guys different options in my videos to help you guys out. All right. So I believe these fuel tanks are down below. This way.
We really need to clean up around here.
Yeah, you guys do. It's a big mess, not in that room.
I know they're easy. This place has a lot of...
Cat opened the door. Right on, Cat. Nice job. Nice job there, Cat. Let's head downstairs here.
Lovely weather, isn't
Maybe it wasn't here. Maybe it was another place. I'm thinking it was. Maybe it was the
Those raiders come
let's check here. Let's check it back just to be sure. For some reason I'm thinking it was this place, but sometimes I get them confused.
I know you.
Because these guys are so new.
I heard some amazing stories about you.
Lots of board games here though. Okay. Jesus, oh Yappy McYapperson's there, right on. Maybe it wasn't this location, sorry about that. Let's try the Blue Ridge Bunkhouse. Let's try this spot. Maybe it was here. And I'm trying to give you guys different ideas. But yeah, maybe it was here.
Foundation and those raiders up at Crater just don't get along. They want to take.
All right, so there we go.
How's it
All
going?
right, so we're here at the good old Blue Ridge Bunkhouse, and we are here to collect fuel tank or gas canisters too. So as I mentioned, I bring you guys to other locations in the past. One such location, Toxic Areas Meet and Go, which is probably one of the best spots for being a very small spot. Has a lot of items in it. I also have a couple of videos out there. I would say maybe about 5 or 6 videos where I scrap junk to produce oil. That's what the title is. But every one of those videos, I'm picking up gas canisters and fuel tanks. Okay, FYI on that.
Really need to clean up
All right, so there's one there. Let's pop up here. Take a look around before we pick that one up.
Have you seen my tool? Oh, never mind. I'm just. Spotting.
Okay, there's the other one there. So there's a portable fuel tank there. One. And I like these little spots just because how they're kind of neutral. Okay, they're really good for the newer player. So you can grab 2 easy ones just like that. And I thought there was more than that here, though.
They don't get along with the Crater group.
Thought there was like actual gas canisters. Let's take a look around here a little bit more to see. But we can't grab him because he's part of the barbecue.
Building this place up is hard work.
And I think that's maybe not it. Look at that, there's a teapot there. Look at that. Nice. And some more board games.
Sorry, no time to chat.
Okay. Oh, wait, there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's gas canister there. Okay, perfect. Perfect. And there's another
I hope we can set
canister
up
right there.
ourselves like
All right, so
Foundation.
FYI on that.
I've
Pack
got
of duct
friends
tape.
like that.
Nice.
It has
Nice.
a lot of potential.
This is a great spot as well. You can use this a couple times if you like. As I mentioned, oh, they're there right there. 2 gas canisters right there, Jim. Right there in plain sight, buds. You guys are probably like, Jim, turn around, man. Turn around, it's right there. Hey, listen. We're working 12-hour shift. And this is the last day, so I got 2 more nights to go. But that's why this video's a little late. But is what it is, right?
It's hard work making
Still
it
trying to help you guys out, my friends. What's next, Jim?
wait a whole
What is
hour
next?
for that food to
Let's go ahead, cripple a Mirelurk's limb, too. Okay, so great spots for Mirelurks. Let's go ahead. We'll go up here. We're going to go to the Toxic Dried Lake Bed. Let's pop up here. Ohio River Adventures, another great spot. You'll find a video of mine that I made quite a while ago. It was in Summersville, and that's no longer a good spot. Okay, that spot was revamped by the developers. So here we are at the Toxic Dried Lake Bed. You actually spawn a little bit down the road, and we're here to cripple Mirelurk's limb. Okay, so one thing great, all we need is Mirelurks. Okay, any type of Mirelurk and a limb. So basically, you just gotta shoot at them. So head, torso, arms, legs, whatever you want to do. Okay, so you can free aim. That's probably the best thing to do. Now, if you choose to use VATS like myself, there's a perk card for that. It is under perception. It's got concentrated fire. This allows you to move your VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. Okay, this case is just limb, so rock and roll. Now, I find lately these guys are passive for some reason. Let's go ahead. See, I'm just shooting at them kind of thing. Any old which way. Done. Just like that, guys. Just like that. Easy. Super easy. Yeah, I'm thirsty. Get that. Let's get something to drink here. And we'll get something to eat at the same time before we carry on. Get some dog food here we can spare. Just a little bit. Looks like I gotta replenish that stock at some point. Just joking. Just joking. Okay. What's next here? Kill a floater 3. Okay, great spots for some floaters. One of the spots that I've been taking you a lot lately is Darling Sister's lab, right up here in the forest. So we've gone there the last couple times this one's popped up. Okay. I also have several videos showing you great reliable locations, and they're still valid today. Another good spot is right down here in the ash heap. Red Rocket Filling Station. There's 3 of them down there. I think this is where I actually took you guys the last time. But there's one that's fairly close to where we are here. It is called the Willard Corporate Housing. Let's go ahead and fast travel up there. The Big Maw is also a good spot as well. Okay. So here we are at the Willard's Corporate Housing, and we're here to kill 3 floaters. Now, I've seen up to 5 floaters here, just to let you know. Okay? It's just on the side of Wavy Willard's Water Park. Let's go down this way. Let's lock and load. And there's our friends there. And I can't really zoom in to see if there's little antennas. I don't think there's antennas sticking out there. I don't see any. So let's pop over here and we'll try to get the drop on one. I see there's 3 more that way. Wow. Best way for the right in the head. Now these guys are still fairly low level, FYI. I know floaters are reasonably hard of an enemy, but I try to show you the places where they're fairly easy, even if you're like a newer player. And always aim for the head. That's the best way. So we got 3 for 3 easy, just like that. And there were 2 more around, so they're down there. They're not bothering chasing us. So that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. All kinds of floaters. Very reliable spot for floaters. Right here at the good old Willard's Corporate Housing. Fairly low level as well. But if you're restricted to the forest, Darling Sister's Lab, every time 3 of them up there. Every time. Unless you're on a public server and everyone and their dog, someone just went by and killed them. But you can always check out my videos and look at those options I give you. Okay. What's next, Jim? We have 1 more. Look at that. Complete a daily quest 1. Okay. Okay. So we did this one the other day. We went to Big Al's tattoo parlor and good old Biv did us dirty. And gave us an oddball, repeatable quest. So we're going to leave him alone for a little while. What we're going to do is we are going to go over here to the good old pumpkin house. Do something a little bit different. Let's pop over here. There's many daily quests that we could do in the game. And I have a bunch of videos, and I do these enough that you guys know by now. But I was thinking about making a video, actually, on daily quests. Just daily quests, how I did a video on events the other day. So let's go ahead. We're up here at the pumpkin house. Let's highlight, make this active. Okay. Collect pumpkins 10. So a lot of times when you come here, it'll just pop up. But if you come here and then leave, the daily will always be on the map. Okay. And that's all you have to do. Okay. You just have to toggle that activity to on. Okay. So we see daily, trick or treat, collect 10 pumpkins. Now, a thing. And that's Jack-o'-lantern. Jack is his first name. O-Lantern is his last name. Just see this cat here. Yeah, and he's got huge memory problems. More than I do. And but the pumpkins will be around the house. Okay. Now, if you're looking for pumpkins, there's a perk card for that will help you. It is under perception. Let's go down here and see. There we go. Green thumb. Reap twice as much when harvesting flora. Okay, FYI on that. But there should be enough pumpkins around. because I haven't been up here in a while. So, okay, so here's a little pumpkin patch here. So you just take. There we go. Take these cats here. You just kind of go around these little pumpkin patches. You just pick them up. And it keeps track for you. As you can see, it's keeping track at that top right-hand corner of the screen. There's not usually much for enemies out here. There's one time maybe an enemy out here one time of like many that I've been out here. But it's usually pretty decent. Right, we just need 2 more. Thought there was one down here. Maybe not. It's alright, let's hop up here. There should be some by the garage. Right there. Right there, see, 10 for 10, easy. So there should be enough around if you don't use that card. So all we do, as you see, deliver pumpkins to Jack.
It can't be called the pumpkin house without more pumpkins.
Let's go ahead.
You there? Wait, I know you.
Yeah, I know, yeah, we talked not that long ago, yeah. Here's your pumpkins, Pally Boy. There you go.
Many thanks for
60
your
easy
service.
caps.
As
Complete a
promised,
daily quest
here
1 for
are
1.
seeds.
Thanks, buds. Thanks. Pumpkin House is a great spot, too, by the way. And there's a bunch of great stuff in here. Sometimes there'll be pumpkin pie on here, and there's none here today for some reason. That's weird. Usually there's like pumpkin pie kind of laid out, okay? But one thing that's really good here is the pumpkin pie recipe. And I actually made a video on this probably about 2 months ago. I think we were doing the birthday event challenges and asked us to either make a pie or whatever. And I had made a video before that, and I brought you guys up here. So this is a recipe that you can buy, you can keep, and then you can sell some to people for cheap. Pumpkin pie right here. One of the best spots for pumpkin pie, and it's so easy to make pumpkin pie as well. But yeah, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, I think we're done. I think we are done. We are done, just like that, guys. Easy. Easy ones today. A little bit of a hiccup finding the fuel tank or gas canisters, but still got her done. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Starwind138, thank you so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.